Welcome to another episode of ManDem Talk Movies. I'll be your boy Kwame.
I'm your boy Enigma. You know what we do, man. We
Mhm.
break down these movies in an honest, real, direct way, straight truth. We just tell it how we feel.
Come on.
And this one, came out, made no noise, unfortunately. And yeah, it's just one of the movies that it'll be interesting to see how we both feel, because I'm not too sure how we've not discussed this at all. So it'll be interesting to see how we feel about the movie that we're reviewing today. That is the American Society of Magical Negroes.
That's why we fight white discomfort every day. Because the happier they are, the safer we are.
The name needs a little updating, maybe like magical
Niggas.
Nigga.
Message.
There was definitely a lot of message up in this one.
I have to because I know you.
Message.
Message. Know you so well. How you feel about Justice Smith?
Look, Justice, oh man. I feel like he's an actor that tries his best every time, and I appreciate that. I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think, again, he played the role well. It just, maybe I just didn't like the film that the role was within. Because there's the film as a whole, for me, in many ways amounted to nothing, bruv, to be honest with you. Once they had the concept out of the way, what the actual hook was, which was that we're using magic, black people have a secret society where we're using magic to make white people feel better about themselves. Once that hook was out of the way, it was kind of like, all right, let's just sit back and all right. Yeah, you're trying to get with Lizzie. Oh, love triangle. Well, yeah, blah, blah, blah. David Allen Greer. Women flying, and then now she has to use a ladder. Then, yeah, that was it. Like, it was just, wasn't really any further substance. And I'm just going to be honest, like, David Allen Greer always enjoyable.
More honesty, nigga. He been ripping this shit apart.
I don't even rip it. I'm not even ripping it. David Allen Greer, always enjoyable. Justice Smith, I think, tried his part. The actress that played Lizzie, I think she was a very good actress. I think she came across well. The chemistry, like the awkwardness, how it is in an office, blah, blah, blah. Trying to get with someone and etc. You don't know how you're going to overstep boundaries. I think that chemistry kind of worked. It's just, once the hook was done, the song was finished for me. How did you feel?
A lot of how you felt, but yeah, it was a bit of a hit and miss. I kind of felt sorry for it, because I felt like when I got into like the first kind of inciting incident, so to speak, I was like, okay, I see where they're going, but I feel like this was supposed to be a TV show, but they probably didn't. I don't know, they didn't get the okay for the TV show, so they just said, let's just extend it a little bit and make a movie out of it. Yeah. Because when you look at the concept, it's almost like Quantum Leap for niggas. Quantum Leap for niggas. That's what it kind of felt like, in the sense that I could see them helping bear different people out, but then who would want to see multiple episodes of this film?
Yeah.
And I can imagine the pitch must have sounded great.
Great pitch.
The execution,
it's great for a Saturday Night Live sketch. That's why I feel about it.
That's as good as it.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Once that hook was out of the way, like, because how did he use his magic effectively? Like, what did he do?
We hardly saw it. When he took her to top of Empire State Building,
which was in the last 5 to 10 minutes. Like,
really,
okay, really,
dog?
And because you can see the white meter, you can know what to say to calm him down. How is that using magic? It wasn't enough.
And then they did the Negro thing again. I can't stand when they do this in movies. And I don't give a shit if it was part of the story, because to me, it wasn't needed. When you see the brother grabbing the white dude's balls, that shit pissed me off.
Really,
I didn't
really
understand
annoyed me. That annoyed me.
I didn't understand what you see what I say when I say relevance? what relevance did that play in the storyline?
Absolutely.
Please tell me. Because if you can explain it to me, I won't bring it up and I won't talk about it.
Yeah.
This is the point I keep making. Unnecessary shit.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
There was no reason. There was no reason to grab the balls. Like, what are you actually trying to say with that imagery? Then you also remember they had a callback to it as well.
Yes,
it was trying to show him the thing, and it was all up in the smoke, and it was like, we get it. Like, it wasn't that funny the first time. We didn't need it. It wasn't
that funny that first time,
bro. Like, we kind of get it. And
man,
again, I feel like this film, I feel like it had something to say, but the whole film for me was just leading up to the Justice Smith monologue at the end. I think that's the whole movie was just to get to that.
Fucking hit the nail on the head, bro.
Message.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the motherfucking head, because when it got to it, I'm not gonna lie, when it got to it, I was like, you know what? Dope speech. But the problem with the speech was it made me feel like, so this is what it was all about, huh?
Thank you. That's how I felt. That's how I felt.
So I was like, okay, no, dope. I even felt it. As a black man, I was like, yeah, his points are actually kind of on point and valid.
Some good points.
But this whole film was for this speech?
For this moment.
Okay. All right.
For this moment.
Maybe if this was made 20, 30 years ago, it may have hit harder for me, maybe. But I feel like now it was almost like, I wanted to like it, but my honest truth is I feel like this movie wasn't made for us. It was made for white people. Because the idea was interesting.
It's a great idea. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. But it just, again, execution, and if you've got a hook, the hook has to last throughout the whole movie and not feel ridiculous.
And not just be a rom-com in it.
Not just be a rom-com. Like Groundhog Day. That hook, you get the hook from the beginning, it lasts throughout the whole of the movie, and its hook still works. By the end of this...
you know why you're right? You know why you hit this? No, you smashed it as well, actually, with that analogy. Because look what Groundhog Day did. Groundhog Day didn't make the hook him getting with the girl as the only hook.
Exactly.
It was about him changing his ways.
Yes.
Because he actually got with the girl before the end of the movie.
It done the magic, then it went into the kind of rom-com love triangle at factor, but then still remembered it had to have magic. Then everyone's magic wasn't working because they were doing something wrong. It kind of felt like you mean to tell me that every single black person in the society has been obedient the whole time and nothing goes wrong. It just... Again, like when you really think about what the movie was actually saying, you start to think to yourself, well, what was the point of this? Other than the monologue at the end to say, you know, I haven't found myself for 27 years, blah, blah, blah. Again, great monologue, good monologue. But just do a Saturday Night Live skit and then just do the monologue. Then we're done. I don't need to spend an hour and a half to understand what you've been through as a man in America.
Yeah.
But again, you know, here's what
can I make a point as well, which is fucking hilarious. Why did my country catch so much strays? Why did Ghana catch so much strays? Do you know how fucking hilarious that was? Ghana Gate was catching strays. I was like, what? Ghana Gate? Why is Ghana getting pulled up in this shit?
Ghana getting pulled up in that shit.
That was one element I was meant to do after.
Rupert Friend.
I don't hate Ghana. Like, it's like, raw of all countries, why are you not? What's Ghana? What Ghana Gate? Very funny. That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. That was true.
But yeah. Honest truth is, it was a forgettable movie.
Scores, bro. What are we going to be giving this?
Oh man, Jesus, is this one of them? Yeah, I'm giving this one 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay. 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I could watch it again. I don't know if I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
I guess that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
It's worth watching once, I guess, to say you've watched it, because if people are going to talk about it, you can give your opinion on it the same way everyone's got an opinion on race. Maybe it's one of them films that will be a talking point for some people. So for that reason, I say watch it.
In terms of my score, unfortunately, I'm going to land at 4 out of 10.
I love it.
I wouldn't recommend this movie personally.
You're not going to recommend it?
No, I wouldn't, to be honest with you. No, you know what? It's worth a watch. Again, sorry, let me take that back.
Yeah, because I think people want to watch it.
It's worth a watch. However, I wouldn't personally watch it again, and it needs to I need to at least be able to watch it again for you to at least get a 5 out of 10. So again, 4 out of 10, enjoyable in some parts. The hook was kind of good, but the hook only lasted 10, 15 minutes and then I had to watch an hour.
I hate that I'm doing this now. You said that. Sorry, I'm going off what you said because you make me think. See, this is what we do to each other. They make me adjust my shit again. I'm going to drop it down half a point. I'm going to drop it down to 5.5.
Okay.
It doesn't deserve a 6. It doesn't deserve a 6. It's 5.5.
Yeah. Unfortunate. And I don't want to be bad mind to it. It's just very slow moving. The romance part was a bit slow moving, and the back and forth, or you can't get with someone, and I don't care. It
didn't give me what I wanted it to be, I think. And I tried to go into films not expecting anything and just enjoy it for what it is. But even the magical fantasy element wasn't enough.
Where was it? Like, if you're gonna have the magic hook, have the magic hook.
Yeah,
not just the random teleport now and then, and a woman levitating. That's the only magic that there was. Like, just kind of pointless, man. What was the point of the magic?
Yeah, I didn't understand it, man.
Like, I didn't really get it. And are all these people stationed around America, and then you all come to that? I don't know. They didn't even explain it well.
They didn't explain anything.
Yeah, it's just going to this barber's and going into a secret passageway, and then we're all there.
The fuck is he talking about?
It's like, what? Again, I don't know. Thank you, as always, for watching me. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate any comments, any feedback. If you was a fan of the movie, if you thought the message was good and it lasted throughout the whole movie and you enjoyed it,
yeah, man,
let us know. If you could drop a like and a subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Preferably both, but again, anything would be much appreciated. Appreciate all the support and the love, man.
Yeah, man, always, man. No racist shit in the comments, though. I'll be your boy Kwame.
I'll be your boy Enigma, and we be the two ManDem that talk movies. Peace.
Bang.